I was introduced to sex at a very young age. The first time I had sex, I was 11. My partner was 10, and she was more developed than a woman. I would find out 30 or 40 years later. She would, when I was in Indiana in 2010, and she called me and said, you know, because she was saved now. Her husband was a pastor. And she was telling me, Tim, did you ever think why we were having sex so young and why I was so advanced? I said, no, I never thought about it. She said, because her uncle, a cousin, had molested her. Wow. So she was fully developed and had hair at 10. And she was more advanced than I was.
That's crazy. At age 11, that's the same age I got introduced to pornography at 11 years old.
11.
It's a spiritual
It's
thing.
a spiritual thing.
Generational.
Generational thing. Mm-hmm. And so I remember the first time we did it, nothing happened. So I'm like, this is overrated. The second time is when I reached climax, busting out, whatever you want to call it. When I released that out of my body for the first time, I jumped off of her and ran to the bathroom crying and scrubbing myself because something had changed. Now, at that time, I didn't know it was spiritual. I didn't know at that moment that I had ejaculated in her, that I was experiencing the same spiritual break that Adam and Eve experienced from Christ when they sinned. I felt filth. I felt shame. I was crying. I felt I was a kid, but at the same time, I was now an adult. Emotions and desires were going, and I wanted to run upstairs and tell my mom and have her hug and kiss me away. But at the same time, I wanted to chase that desire. So from that time on, I chased that. Can I be vulgar? I chased that nut. Mm-hmm. I chased it everywhere I went. I slept with over 200 women in my life, and I never used condoms. And by God's grace, I don't have HIV. I don't have herpes. I don't have syphilis. I got an enlarged prostate, but that's probably because, I'm going to assume what this is. I used to have so much sex, and they told us after sex that you pee, clean your urethra. I didn't do that ever. When you sleeping with people in cars and buildings and outside and garages, when you're teenagers, man, it's like a dog. You gotta get it quick and move. So who got time to pee? So I don't know, but it's God's grace that I'm still here and that they have found out about the prostate.
Oh, with 200 with no condom, and you didn't get any STD.
No.
Well, you got it.
I got it. I got gonorrhea at 13, crabs at 14, gonorrhea at 15, crabs at 16. Then in the army, man, I got warts one time, and I went to the doctor, and he had these little warts on my little penis, and I thought I was gonna die. And he said, I got the solution for that, and he sprayed some dry ice on my penis, and it froze. They all fell off. Wow. I haven't had them since then. And I'm not proud of that, but what I'm saying is, when you sin, sinners sin. And if we're redeemed, we have to say so. Now that doesn't mean I haven't fallen and I haven't had, man, I've done so much.